They do not necessarily represent the views of the advertisers, management, staff, or ownership of WCTC.
This is the show where Jersey matters. From politics to entertainment, from social issues to lifestyles, from newsmakers to pop culture. If it's Jersey, it's on Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
What is it about the Garden State that makes it such fertile ground for high and lowbrow entertainment?
On the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey.
7:08, it is hour number 2 of Jersey Central on this Monday morning. On the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey, your chance to win the CD copy of The Grateful Dead from the Fare Thee Well, celebrating 50 years of the Grateful Dead, a 2-CD set, highlights of their final 3 concerts from Chicago over the summer. Will qualify today's winner for the grand prize, too, the 3-CD, 2 Blu-ray disc version, full audio, high-definition video from that final concert on July 5th, and your chance to win is coming up. Let's go to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline and welcome in an author from Central New Jersey, a brand new book. I love the concept of the book. It is called Washington Exposed. And here to talk about it, let's welcome in author Larry Spinrad to Jersey Central today. Larry, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Bert. Thank you for inviting me to be on your show.
My pleasure, and thanks for taking some time to talk to us this morning. But Washington Exposed, talk
Yes.
about the story here. I love the concept, but I'll let you talk about the book.
You. Well, basically, this book is set in the future, in the year 2039, and the story, in a nutshell, is that there are very few viable political candidates to run for president. So as a result, the political landscape has changed, and we, as a country, are basically starting to look for those people not born in the United States to run for president.
Interesting. You sure this is 2039? Because I look at 2015 and I don't see a lot of good candidates out there now.
Yes, well, many of the issues that I write about in the book are certainly relevant today, and that was one of the themes that I was trying to elicit in the book.
Interesting. In the story, Larry, do we still have the same number of political parties that we have nowadays, or what does that look like in the story?
No, that's one of the elements of the story as well. The abolishment of the Democratic and the Republican parties, and there's only one political party. In addition to that, there's no more electoral college, and candidates are elected solely on the popular vote.
Wow. Imagine that if people actually got to pick the president, right? That might be a good thing to have in the future there, where people actually pick the president.
That's right. Well, many people are disillusioned with politics and our politicians, so that was one of the issues that I tried to bring out in the book as well.
Interesting. I love the concept of this story. Do we still have a middle class? Do we still have a similar class system in 2039, Larry, according to your book?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There are still the same social and economic classes that exist today, but they have more of a say in electing their leaders.
Okay, so part of the story, as you had mentioned, would allow someone who is not a native of the United States to actually run for president. Are there strong candidates from other countries in the book?
Absolutely. There were very viable candidates, and you'll see that the whole process of campaigning has changed and what each candidate has to do to go about running a successful campaign.
Very interesting. Our guest is Larry Spinrad this morning here on Jersey Central. His novel called Washington Exposed. You can look for that on Amazon. Makes a great gift, and you want to go ahead and read this story. It's really an interesting look at what the future political landscape could look like. I don't think this is completely fiction here, Larry. Some of these things that you're mentioning could very well be reality by the time we get to 2039 here.
It very well might be, and that was one of the things again that I tried to approach in my writing, is that something that could really happen.
Excellent. Was this inspired by something? Was there something in your life, or maybe something that happened, a real current event that sort of triggered an idea to have you put this story on paper?
Well, it wasn't one event. Really, it was really my feeling about how our political system was headed and the obstacles that us as a country are facing and the ones that we have to overcome. That was really my inspiration for the book.
Interesting. And again, the book is called Washington Exposed. You can look for it on Amazon. And are drones delivering your book yet, Larry? But you can order it from Amazon and have it in time for the holidays, right?
Absolutely. And drones are not delivering our book, but there is a drone section in the book itself.
Oh, there is?
Yes.
Wow. I can only imagine the role that drones play in the future.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. But it's interesting.
Just to give you a little spoiler, they play a nefarious role.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll look for that in the story. But you talk about the abolition of the current Republican and Democratic parties. I'd like to see more parties, Larry. I mean, there's so many other. I'd like to see, why can't we have 10 parties? Why are we limited to just 2? It seems like of main parties. But this story, they're all gone, and there's only one.
That's right. And even though there's only one political party, it's actually less restrictive than the current party system that we have now.
Okay. Are there independent candidates? Does the independence at least exist in the future in your story?
Oh, absolutely. Basically, everyone is an independent. There's less barriers to being able to run for office.
Very good. And again, it is set in 2039. So
yes.
Donald Trump's son is not running for president?
No, not even close.
Right, good. But all right, well, I look forward to checking out the story. Again, you can look forward to at Amazon, Washington Exposed. You could also search by author, my guest, Larry Spinrad, who was with us here this morning. And Larry, you're from Central Jersey. Where are you from?
I'm from Hillsborough.
Are you?
And,
okay.
I've been living there for about 10 years.
Excellent. This your first book, or have you written some other things?
No, this is my very first book.
Good experience for you? Would you write another one?
Absolutely. It was a wonderful experience and one I would highly recommend.
Well, good for you and lots of success. And again, the book is called Washington Exposed, and I'm going to put a link on our Facebook fan page that will take you right to the Amazon page where you could purchase a copy and check that out. And it's really an excellent, very thought-provoking story, and maybe that's where we're going to be someday. So you can check out the story and decide for yourself. Larry Spinrad, thanks for your time this morning. All the best to you this holiday season, and hopefully we can talk again soon, all right?
Thank you very much, Bert, and happy holidays to you.
Same to you. Thank you. All right, Larry Spinrad, my guest.